Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are back in Planet Coaster once again with Riverside Park. And today is a very big day. As you can see, the sun is coming up over the mountains, and you guys know what time it is. It is Memorial Day weekend. Now you guys are going to be seeing this afterwards. You're probably going to see it the following weekend. Well, I've been busy, and there's tons of videos to explain that soon. But very excited to be opening up today. We're going to open up to the public. Now, since this is kind of a soft opening, we are actually going to limit the amount of people that can come in. Where are you? We're going to limit it at 2,000. Now, that is still a lot of people. But the reason we're putting a limit on it is because when I did a test session to see how everything was going to work and make sure everything was going to look nice, it had almost 4,000 people in the park, and that should not be there for a soft opening. So 2,000 is going to be the cap. Once somebody leaves, somebody else can come in, but I guarantee we're going to hit that cap very quickly. Let's take a look here at some of the stuff. We've got, obviously, our flags up here for Memorial Day. We'll be doing more for 4th of July, including our very first fireworks show. Very excited about that. But you come across the street and your bag check is actually here. Normally it'll be over here to your left before you go into the park, or you can go to customer service. But we're closing off this area just so that we can keep the peace a little bit. If this was a real park, this is actually where we'd have people start to conjugate. And once some people left, you could go back in. You know, that's kind of how it's going to go. You got to be here early. So bag check's here. And you come through back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and you can either go into the park to the left, or you can go to customer service on the right. Restrooms are straight through. This one still has not been cleaned, which is slightly concerning. I didn't know they got that dirty, to be honest. I was prepping this video last time, and I heard buzzing happening in my ear, and voila, that was why. So this is all temporary fencing, of course, just for this opening weekend. And we've got one entrance open. Of course, the AI is not going to listen to all of this, but you come into the park yourself, and vending machines will be open all throughout. We're going to limit some of the stuff that's open. We are not going to open up Old Riverside right away. That is probably something that might happen later in the day if we actually deem it useful. Because we do have, of course, the Runaway Railroad there, which has been completely refurbished and redone with scenery, new train cars and paint, and then, of course, we've got Copperhead, which would be brand new to everybody at the park. So, just really excited to possibly have that. And, of course, you got all your construction walls to hide the other world. So this I was hoping to have open by Memorial Day. We're going to have to open it up in the summer, if not the fall. This is our next project that we've got to work on. I have not forgotten about it. It's going to be our biggest attraction for a little while, so I'm definitely not going to forget it. It just takes some time. And with the amount of detailing that we've been doing, such as in here, I want to make sure that we get it right. So you know, I was going to put some more time into it, but then ended up having to finish USA World, which I'll show you guys here in just a second to kind of give you that boardwalkish feel on Main Street. We're, of course, going to have all these vending areas open. We finished all of our fencing around in all of our public areas, which looks very nice, and we, of course, put in all shrubbery and just making it feel a little bit better. This area still needs to be completely redone. We left it as is right now. We're closing off this entrance. We want to keep everybody going the same way, and as soon as you get here, there will be a sign. This is your main entrance into this world. That tower is kind of, it's not even the centerpiece, but it lets you know where it is. Really excited about this because I feel like we're opening up a completely different park. You know, we went from, if you think about it, we had the antique cars, two rides here, the carousel, this ride, we had one ride here, and the antique cars. We only had a handful of rides, and if we had opened up and not finished this area, we would have opened up with 1, 2, 3 rides and possibly a fourth. I've closed this one off because it's been having its own little issues that I'm working on still. just for timing and line-wise. So we decided not to open it up. This is insanity, by the way. So it was one of those things where we wouldn't have had a lot. So I had to move our focus over off to USA Worlds, which has been completed since last time you guys were here. You can see all the shrubbery to the left and to the right. Really happy on how we use that space. We could still probably put something here, but I doubt it. One thing that I definitely do know is that this queue is too short considering for what the thrill ride is, and I think that's going to be very apparent. And I'm just happy with this main street. Everything's nice and clean and new and just ready for the season. And it just feels new. You know, you got the trees on all sides, which just look great. Obviously in planters because there's concrete everywhere. And just, it's coming together. We've got lights installed, so you're not racing in the dark here at Go-Kart World at Riverside Speedway. I'm just really excited about this. You guys see the other fencing that's in here? This black steel fencing goes on the inside. I'm really excited to see people in the park. That's all I can really say. Going and continuing on the world of social distancing, you know, just because I try to put this in realism world. We separate the exit, and you have a queue for going in one at a time for food. Of course, I didn't put little stickers on the ground. That would have taken too long. This already took way too long to build. But we're going to come through now and actually turn on each product that is actually going to be on to the public. So we're going to shoot ourselves through here. I'm going to have to go inside the wall. There you are. Information desk is open. We are going to only have one restroom on this end open. And hopefully that one's going to get cleaned. I'm really sad that that one's in that state. Considering that nobody has used that bathroom yet, we have not had guests here. First aid will not be open on that side. We'll come through. The vending machine on that side will not be open. We are not going to open this restroom. I'm trying to keep people at least semi-separated. Come through, grab that, grab you. Rotate. This bathroom will. Okay, that area is fenced off, so we don't even need to worry about that. We'll grab you. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I know that I am. We are one step closer to being done and moving, which is a whole nother ordeal and video series on its own. Stressful time. First aid is open. Even though I have two, I like to think of it as one building. Carousel is a go for being open. I love these. I'm really sad that they haven't invented this yet. And they've been really slow with Planet Coaster things, even before the pandemic. So I assume that Plan Co. 2 is hopefully going to be on its way. Let's actually go down Main Street. That's actually what we're going to call this. I realize I'm saying that without even telling you guys. Even though it's not the Main Street, it just feels like a Main Street down here. So we'll open Cowbell, Ring of Fire will open. I think it's Sky Shot. Sky Shot will open even though I need adjustments to it. And let us go through. We'll open up the claw machine. Here, coffee. I'll do all those at once. Let's go through the rides first. Okay. Riverside Raceway is a go. Whoops. Let's grab Round the World. Then Loop-de-Loop. And Scrambler. At least memorize all the name. And bump them the bumper cars. Now, bumper cars... When I did that really quick test, I did not save it, by the way. That's why I'm saying everybody's brand new. Bumper cars, nobody wanted to go on them. So, it's because this is the end of the line. People won't come down this far. So, it will be with the future expansion. We got this area that's still ready to go, and that's going to bring our border to about here. This will be an expansion one day. Probably a kids area, but we still have to go across the lake. We still have all this area that we could build. I probably won't go up onto the mountain. That just feels like really out of there, but we've got some room over here definitely to build. We've got some room there. This is pretty much doubling the park from what it is now. And then we still have this area that still needs to be done. If you guys can't tell what the theme of that one's going to be. So really excited. We've already got ourselves a couple years of projects ready to go. Alright, so fortune teller is set. The game is saving. And of course I'm transferring a major file right now. So if you see any lag, that is why. So here's a vending machine for popcorn, vintage. That's interesting to think about. I probably would still get popcorn from a vending machine. I would at least try it. Okay, now I gotta find out. Let's look at all these vending machines. What would we get? So these are little ice cream and gelatos. Now they look delicious. I don't know. Oh, that's funny. The first one's animated. The other ones aren't. I do not know if I would trust to have an ice cream out of a vending machine. Now granted, now that I'm saying that, I have definitely been at a Chuck E. Cheese before and gotten an ice cream out of a vending machine. So I guess I can't complain. Moving on, I would not get a hot dog. I did open this right after my rant. Okay. Definitely would not get a hot dog. Would not get... What do you sell here? Definitely would not get a taco. A donut? Maybe, but I'd need to, like, make sure that they were put in there every day. Fries? I say no, but I love fries so much that I'd probably have to say yes. Pizza? Absolutely not. Spicy chicken? No. Cosmic cow milk? Yeah, probably. And soda, we do soda machines all the time. Pip shots over there. I was wondering where that was. So that's there and ready. Coffee is a go. Make sure the ATM is open and that last claw machine. All right. USA minus signage is ready to go. It's got lights galore. It's ready to welcome our guests. The Dipper, which, by the way, was... I know it says aging. We're getting there, okay, with the Prestige. I'm hoping to have this guy here forever. This was just refurbished, as you can tell. If you remember or not, these were an off orange. They are now red, white, and blue. It was like an orangey white and blue. And the rail used to be orange, which has now been changed to blue to fit with the new colors of the park. Scaffolding is down here on the Dipper sign. As now it has been updated. So yes, like I said, Insanity is not going to open. Just want to reiterate that as we move over to food. Now we're not going to open any bathrooms there. That's right. We are going to only open up with 2 bathrooms. That is just easier for us for cleaning wise. We're going to have to clean the whole entire park anyways. But I think that'll be at least a little helpful as we go through here. And like I said, we might open up the restaurant when we open up the other side. But that is not our first priority here this morning. So, food is ready. Park seems ready. Let me just double check here. We have a cap on our guests. Let's go to attractions and shops. Now, restaurant is closed. Yes, small attractions. All except the one claw machine that is over here in the construction zone. Bathrooms and first aid are there. Let me just double check. Bathroom, close. Bathroom, yep, open, yep. First aid in the front is closed. Yes. Yes. Ooh, where's that? Wait, where's that ATM? Okay, that ATM should be open. That's why we double check, people. Okay, just double checking here. That vending machine's not open. That vending machine's over in the front. That one is not open. That one's off to the side as well in the construction zone. Let's scroll you down. That one's in the construction zone as well. Okay, that's good. Looking here at rides. Now, Octo Wheel is not available. Neither is TD Cubs, Dragon's Kingdom, or Centrium. You are closed as well. Riverside Raceway is open. Yeah, Autos is closed. Copperhead Strike is closed. It's new. Yay. Excited about that. Quick Draw is not. It's still under construction. Insanity is aging. The Scrambler is old but open. Bump'em is open. Big Wheel. There's a whole bunch that are brand new, out of the box, not ready to go yet. But as you see, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Park opens at 9. Let's get everybody in here. Today's main focus is for us to just see what it's like on this soft opening. Now, I know they're not going to listen to anything that I have to say. I need the first guest to come through. There you are. And now, okay. I'm excited too, but calm yourself. But let's head in to Riverside. Let's get that real experience going. Check our bags. Double check. Yep, this is Ella. It's a service dog. Here's all my information. Put our stuff into the trash can. Whack our face right here on this pole. And off we go. Now, one thing that I really want you guys to kind of admire, because I admire it still, is our use of sight lines. Now, there's a lot of little things that people won't see. We've got lights up there. I want to hide them a little bit more. You can't see them, but there are stairs back there. I'm trying to get it so you don't see chain link fence. You know, you can see some back there. We've got to put a little bit more back there. But if you look, you can't see the rides. Now, I did that intentionally. There's the stairs. I want little glimpses. If you see them, I want you to see little glimpses of the ride to keep that excitement factor there. Like right here. This was left out intentional, so you can sit here and be like, wow, look at that ride. You know, there's certain ones you can't avoid. You can't, Sky Shot you can't avoid. You can't see the trams from here. So if you don't know that they're going to be there, it's going to be a surprise to you, which is awesome. Okay, but let's head in. Continue looking around, though. I love doing these little water features. I love all this rock work that hides that. I hear a ride already going. That hides all the access roads that are back there. And they're really tight. I just want to back out here really quick. That's really tight, for me to try to make some sort of distraction. Now, crossing the road is something that I still think is important. It feels right to me. But let's pop in. Let's do the right thing since nobody else is. That bathroom still really needs to be cleaned. We are going to do a major hiring event once we actually open for real, because we do have we pretty much doubled the size of our park, really, when you think about it. So ignore all of that. Great fans, great lighting, and off we go through the metal detectors and the turnstiles. And welcome to the park, everybody. Super excited about it. Everybody's heading to the new area, which is also great. Yet again, part of our experience, our appearance. But if you come in as a new person, imagine this view. You come in, and let's say you've been to the park before, and this is the first year where we can really say, hey, we actually did what we wanted to do. It wasn't like last year where, we bought it and we threw a couple things together. This year, I think we've done a lot. I still want to change this old Riverside sign. I think that's important to change. But you come through and you can see this brand new Skyway system sitting here with test dummies in it, which is going to be like, wow, where does this go? This must be new. And these buildings are gone. The ride is gone. The gazebo is gone. And you come in and you can't see much. So you wonder what's next. You look through the gates here, and you can say, okay, well, that building's new, and you got these logs. That's awesome. It's got to be some sort of excitement. Come through. Vending Machine Alley here is normal. The carousel is open. And, of course, now you can actually admire our new main entrance. I forget, technically, to all these people, this is all new, because we have been closed all winter, and I'm pretty sure we did this beforehand. So you're looking at it, and you're like, wow, this is beautiful, this is new. Depends if people like change. I think these plunges look great. I need to get sprinklers in them. You can hear them over here, because this looks great. Nicely tucked away first aid. And if there was a security office, this is exactly where I'd want it to be as well. let ourselves keep moving, and of course you can look at that tramway again. And this big open area, and you're just wondering what could be next. The thing is our teaser can't be seen. So of course you've got the carousel here with its brand new sign and foliage, and you're just looking like everything looks beautiful. This area looks pretty barren. We'll get there, okay? But everything just looks so beautiful. Let's continue on walking. A lot of people are going to the Dipper, which I don't blame them. If you want to get onto the good ride first, this is the one that is open. Handicap entrance is this way. Are you going to be the first one? Is there one out there yet? I am stuck. Okay, back in. I am stuck again. I am stuck again. Come on. I really didn't want to be up here. Oh, dear. Well, I'm going to name you. No, I can't name you. SOS. I'm stuck in a window. Alright, well, your name's now going to change. There we go. Okay, so we're out of that mess. So if you come through and everything still looks beautiful and awesome and hidden away. Nothing really has changed here except filling in the foliage where you can't see the ride. There's supposed to be one viewpoint, and I can't remember where I have it. I try to have like one tease point. Yeah, it's right here. You stand here, that is still a great shot to be able to see that. Insanity's obviously closed, so I feel bad about seeing the fencing and the concrete blocks everywhere, but with the social distancing that nobody's listening to here, we don't have that many options of being able to open up fully. We will in about a week. So what's going to happen is we are open for this Memorial Day weekend for this 3-day stretch, and then we will close for the week, make our adjustments of what we think we need to change, and open again for the season, which I'm very excited for, especially this area. This adds a whole new level of everything for these people to experience. Great photo spots here. Sky shot, it looks like just so much fun. And just look at this area. Look at that sunset. And look at all the potential that is here now at the park. I'm going to speed up time a little bit. And of course it speeds up sound, which I'm not super happy about. Looks great, and I can't wait to have that wheel in there. Because it also looks like a lot of fun. I like the color palette that we have. That's why we've done this. But I've got plenty of area to be working with holiday colors and all the extra fun that can come with that. Let's actually put that there. Sky shot looks great. Nice shorts, man. Sorry, it's taking it all in. That is something that I get lost to. I know I'm supposed to be keeping audio for you guys, but I get lost in the beauty that we've done. You know, because this game is beautiful. And there's still a handful more things that we could do, but I really think we're on our way. These will get their trash can covers. We just haven't gotten there yet. Like I said, there's still a little bit of work in progress to be open for the season. But overall, this is already looking great. So what I'm going to do, just watch your eyes. We're going to just keep it there. I want to see if this guy wins or not. Nope. Hey, don't be surprised, okay? Besides, I think this is actually a pretty good 38%. That's okay. I think the other one, we've done a much greater one. So we'll go back to our normal camera now. And we'll pop out and just... It's amazing how everything looks from above. You know, we still have the whole pirate area that's going to be here. I usually don't like inside rides, but I really am excited about this one. You know, I feel like we're starting to become a real park, and that makes me happy. We are almost at our cap. We are 10 people away from that. So I think it is time to get ready to open up this area. I'm just really excited for what the future holds, and we are obviously going to do construction during the open times of the park, and when winter starts to get here, which is months away, we will start to figure out what will be next. Sculpey comes charging out there. What will be our next big winter project? Because if we talk about what we hope to get done now, Restaurant, Copperhead, and Runaway Railroad are now open, which gives more to our guests. 3 people away from our cap, but of course that's going to be the right people to come in. We will want to finish here. So our next steps. Let me start from the beginning. Our next steps are over that break. I want to, this week break that we're going to do, so next episode, we're going to put a building on Copperhead, and we're going to finish it. We're going to call it done. So that is the hope there. Fill it in with shrubbery and bushes and everything. Make that look pretty. Finish Copperhead so it's ready to go, and sign railings going out to the fence. Okay. Outdoor seating area, I would like to have open as well, just so it's ready for the season. So we've got step 1, step 2. We've got the couple things that we need to finish over here. A couple updates, as you see, that's already full. And that's with half the... Why are there 2001 people in here? Just saying, you see it. It's there. That's funny. I don't care. But I'm just... Those are kind of the biggest things that I want us to finish beforehand. We'll take away all the barriers and the social distancing stuff, and we'll probably take the cap off as well. But it will be ready to go, and that's exciting. After that, so after the break, so 1, 2, and 3 to finish up there, and then take all of our old stuff away. Maybe 4. I'd like to get that prettified. So then Insanity can open as well. Right now, Insanity is the only finished ride that is closed. Originally, by the way, I want to let you know the soft date that we were going to open. It was going to be just the antique cars if they were still here. It was going to be the Runaway Railroad, which got redone, which was not our original plan. And maybe Copperhead. You know, because I was hoping that the shooting range would have been done, but it's going to take a long time because of the level of detail that we want to put into it. So, really, once those places were done, I wanted to get this gondola in the parking lot finished. At least something to kind of go back and forth. A secondary entrance here. I'm putting quotes around that because really it's just people to ride that ride. And it beats walking that far. Interesting. I'm actually thinking about long term of how we would get them across the river besides a bridge. So I'll look into that. That's not a now problem. But yeah, so that's the future that we have. And then throughout the year, the very first thing that I want to do is I want to get the antique cars going. Okay, I want to work this way. Antique cars done. I would also like to maybe, I'm going to do it off camera, get the rest of USA ready for the entrance, because this gondola system connecting here needs to be with the rest of this USA area and antique cars. And then we can put our full effort throughout, and I'll probably do some time lapses maybe of me working off camera. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms to go. And there's still little details that I want to finish in each room. So it's going to take some time, and then it's going to take a lot of testing. So this will be a summer or a fall release for the shooting range. I'm kind of bummed about that. I was hoping a little bit sooner, but what are you going to do? And then we're also going to have to extend a building for the queue. It's a whole other world that I don't even want to get into right now, but it's facts as of right now. And then either summer or fall, we'll start working on Pirate World. So maybe actually, maybe you can get a 1 test day by then. But odds are that'll be our next winter's project. I can't believe me just thinking about it. It might be a year before we work on this, when we do 1 episode a week. And I really try to keep you guys informed on them all. But there you guys have it. One thing that I really do like, let me actually speed up time so we can get people going where they want to go, since there's only 3 days here. One thing that I really like is that we are hiding really what's coming next. If we were down here at this level, you can tell barely that that's a ship mast. When you are on this ride, you can see it very quickly and see this building very quickly. Of course, it would be a closed building, and they were working inside. We don't have that luxury. Excuse me. My goodness. Okay. I can tell. Almost time to be done. But thank you guys for joining us here for the Memorial Weekend opening. I know it's a little late. Been just a tad busy. But believe me, I'm very excited for what the future is going to hold. I'm actually trying to remember. Where were the go-karts? Oh, they were way over here. That's right. I completely forgot. We had a roller coaster here, too. Yeah, we had 2 roller coasters, and man, how times have changed. I also saved a while ago before we did all these renovations. It'll be fun to go back and look at it one day and be like, holy crap, what happened? The sad day is going to come when we actually have to, we had the Dragon Slayer ride that was here. Strike that, we took down 3 roller coasters. It's going to be sad when we have to take down a main ride to go with the times. And I don't know what that's going to be yet. We'll have to see. Over the years, and we'll just keep building as much as we can. And then if we feel like it's time to take one down, we will do that. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoy what you saw, we do live stream on Twitch. We have a brand new channel called PadFootTD Games, and we are on Instagram. Those links are down there in the description below. Let us know down in the comments what you think. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to show support, a subscribe is always appreciated. Just lets us know we're doing something right, and it puts a big smile on our face every day when we get to see that number. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.